You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Young and the Restless fans. This is Soap Dirt on YouTube, and we've got a brand new Y&R promo to talk about. We're going to tell you what you're going to see. We're going to link it in to the current spoilers so you know the context of everything that's happening. And then we're going to show you the new promo so you can get excited for what's coming the week of May 15th through 19th on Young and the Restless. If you haven't already, reach down, click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our Young and the Restless spoilers, casting news, and everything you need to know about your favorite CBS soap. So the upcoming weekly promo for Y&R has 3 scenes, and of course, they're all front burner storylines. The first scene is Audra Charles with Nate Hastings. Of course, he's just fresh off this split. There's stuff happening. So Nate tells Audra, we're helping each other and we have to trust each other to get what we want. And he says to her, and I know exactly what you want. The second scene are people that you don't always see together. And it's kind of interesting, especially considering the storyline this relates to. That is Chelsea Lawson and Daniel Romalotti. And Chelsea asks him, hey, what's going on? When she sees him outside of Crimson Lights. Daniel says, I'm waiting for some bombs to explode. Then the third scene is Jack and Kyle Abbott, and they are at the No-Tell Motel where Phyllis Summers has been hiding out, but she's not in the room, and they are being very careful not to leave fingerprints, and Jack looks around and says, I don't know what we're looking for, but we'll know it when we see it. So what is all this about in the context of the spoilers? So of course with Audra and Nate, there's a lot going on here, and what's funny is Nate's talking about helping her get what she wants, and he says he knows what she wants. I don't think he knows what she wants, because what she wants is Nate Hastings, and he seems to be completely in the dark about that. He sees her as ambitious at work, but I don't think he's done the math on her ambitions about her personal life. Audra is playing a long game. She is letting Victoria be the one to break him and Elena up, and then she probably thinks it'll be easier to take him from Victoria because the Nate and Victoria thing is so tawdry and no one is going to approve of it. In fact, official Young and the Restless spoilers for next week say that Victor Newman corners Nate Hastings. He is not happy and he wants to know what's his agenda, and he's not happy to hear that Victoria is betting one of her underlings. But that won't stop her, and certainly Nikki already says that she's behaving like Victor, and boy, we have to wonder if she'll give it back to him and say, Dad, stop being a hypocrite, considering every woman you've rolled around with over the years. But the bottom line is Audra's being extremely clever. She wants Nate and she wants to get ahead, and she is using these women against each other, and she's doing it masterfully. And the best thing is Nate's also clueless. She's playing all of them like a trio of fiddles, and Nate wants power, he wants success, he wants to feed his ego, and Audra is probably good for that. That's why Tucker McCall kept her around all these years. But it's just funny when Nate says he knows exactly what she wants, because I don't think he does, but he might find out soon. So to this scene with Chelsea and Daniel. Daniel Romalotti has been in a snit since Summer told him that their mom is alive, that she killed Jeremy, that she set up Diane. Daniel went off on his sister about the fact that she is leaving Kyle in anguish, worried about his mother when his mother didn't commit these crimes. It was all a setup from Phyllis. Meanwhile, Summer went home and doubled down on her bad behavior, laying into Diane and treating her like garbage when she knows this is all Phyllis's fault, and she is trying to rationalize this. She's drunk the Kool-Aid that Phyllis poured her, and she is kind of brainwashed at this point, in denial. It's all going to blow up. So Daniel, at the end of this week on Y&R, decides he wants to try and do the right thing, but at the same time trying to protect Summer from herself and protecting Summer's marriage. So he gets together with Kyle, Jack, and Michael Baldwin, and tells them that he's the one who saw Phyllis and that she is alive and that she killed Stark in self-defense when their scheme went bad. And that's what leads into this third scene with Jack and Kyle. But as we see, Michael is not ready to take this to Christine yet, and Daniel is trying to answer things in a way that won't implicate Summer. And when Kyle wants to tell Summer, then Daniel's trying to talk him out of it. So he's trying to clean up Summer's mess for her and also clean up Phyllis's mess. And when Chelsea asks him what's going on and he says waiting for bombs to explode, we'll have to see if he opens up to Chelsea. Certainly Chelsea has no right to judge anybody in Genoa City, and she might be somebody good for Daniel to open up to. And then our final scene, when we have Jack and Kyle at Phyllis's motel room, and they are looking for something to get the goods on Phyllis to prove that Phyllis is alive so they can get all the charges dropped against Diane. The question is, what might be in that motel room that could help her case? Maybe some evidence that Stark was there with Phyllis, maybe those bloody scissors if she didn't throw them out somewhere, maybe her bloody hoodie that she had when she dragged his corpse out of the room. There's really no telling, but there should be some sort of proof of life there. And Jack and Kyle are trying not to leave fingerprints because they want to be able to call Chance and send him to the hotel to discover things for himself. But first they have to figure out what's there that could help Diane. So it'll be very interesting as all this plays out next week when we're on the cusp of Kyle finding out that Summer lied to him and left his mom in jeopardy. It's hard to see how their marriage is going to survive this crisis that Phyllis has caused. And while Kyle could have looked past things if Summer hadn't stayed quiet for long, the very fact that she was so nasty to his mother when she knew his mother was innocent, yet was still trying to blame it all on her, could be the tipping point for this marriage to completely hit the skids. If you haven't already, reach down, click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our Young and the Restless spoilers, news, and updates. And now get ready to watch the brand new Young and the Restless promo for the week of May 15th through 19th, 2023.
We're helping each other, right? We have to trust each other to get exactly what we want. And I know exactly what you want.
What's going on?
Oh, you know, just waiting for some bombs to explode.
I don't even know what we're looking for, but I guarantee you we will know it when we see it.